sweet when she's walking down the street. Well, I asked you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Oh, ain't she nice? Well, look at her once or twice. And I asked you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, namaste, sastrikal. Welcome, how are you? I hope you are doing good. I'm so sorry. It is like the third day of washing my hair. So it does get a little oily, And today I just wanted to do a get ready with me because a lot of stuff is going on in my mind, and I feel like if I do not put it out there, I might crumble. I don't know why. And I also started to have, I believe it is a sleep paralysis, but I don't know. So yeah, there are a lot of things that happened, and while getting ready I just wanted to talk with you guys and see like how everything is, mainly because if I talk with you guys I feel like I was talking to my best friend. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get ready with me, very emotional and unstable edition. So basically, if you are new to this channel, or if you're just finding out because I haven't posted anything since the starting of this year. My name is Namrata, aka Modern Telugamai, and I started YouTube back in COVID. I was not very consistent with it because I was mainly focusing on my job. And I came to this flat, this room, in back in January, and I came here with like a very heavy heart. I was supposed to do a lot of things by this, and in my list I only did like 3 things out of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 15 things. In 15 things I just did only 3 things. That means I'm way behind the schedule, I'm way behind what I wanted to do, and this is getting out of hand. So I have decided to declutter all of my life. I have decluttered most of my makeup, and these are all my powders. Yes, these are all my powders, contour. This is Huda Beauty. I only kept like things that are useful to me, so we still have this. And I've also decluttered or given away my lipsticks. This is one. This is one. You can see the gaps in my things, mainly because I feel like my life has been clustered with too many things, and I have too many thoughts in my mind, and that really doesn't help with things to process smoothly. So yeah, I've decluttered the objects. I have decluttered my digital space. Right now I'm in the process of finishing every footage and everything, in like videos, and putting it out there. After that I will finish these video ideas. I have too many to count, and up until now I did this many. Okay, so I still have like a lot of things I wanted to do. I was supposed to get done a lot of my filming, editing, and uploading by end of this month. It is currently 9th June right now, and it is like, oh my god, the pressure is too much. But if I know that if I can hold on to it and move a little further, I will be done with this. Once I'm done with this, I have to go and do a lot of things out from here and there. Also, yes, I have decluttered my foundation collection too. Only these things are available. First, I have my favorite MAC foundation. Then I have my absolute go-to Maybelline Fit Me. Then Swiss Beauty, because it's amazing. Lakme for my everyday use, that is like a skin tint. And this concealer. And PAC, this is my absolute new favorite right now. Maybelline Infallible. I never expected PAC to produce these kind of beautiful foundations, because what do you mean, like this gives me HD clarity. I mean, I don't know if you guys can understand it, but HD clarity means whatever photos I took, I will not look blotchy or splotchy. So yeah, I'm going to use PAC not only this, I like to mix a little bit of Maybelline in it. Both are pack is like a very heavy, it's like a very heavy HD foundation, so it is a little light compared to my skin tone. And Maybelline is like a matte fixed foundation, like when you apply it, it just stays there. So I freaking love both of this. I'm just going to apply. So yeah guys, I have deleted apps that I do not use, and I've also deleted a lot of like coworkers that I don't find in a good thing. I've also uninstalled a lot of like games, and I have stopped like watching YouTube as much as I used to. Like my screen time has decreased to 2 hours, guys. Can you believe this? And I started doing like a 10k steps to reduce my weight, because trust me, I am PCOS, and when I diagnosed it with PCOS, I was like, oh my god, this is so relieving, because for a longer time, right now I'm 28, so when I was 24, that means 4 years back, I started gaining weight like as if it's nobody's business. I was always like a chubby girl, but I never had this much of weight problem. And it is personally very difficult when people start to ask like, oh, what happened to you, oh, why are you like this, oh, you really increased weight. Like I was battling with like a lot of things, and also for like a whole almost a year, I was for the whole almost a year I was completely a regular visitor to hospitals because of my health. I wanted to get like a promotion and stuff in my previous job, and I pushed myself too hard. So I had my 9 to 5, I had my business, I have YouTube, all of these three simultaneously. Meanwhile, I was still going for consulting and trying to invest the money I earned from that into stocks. Like all of this combined, it was just like a recipe for a disaster that is just waiting to be happened. So it really didn't go well, but 2023 and 4 are my best years. That is the time I worked very hard. I also had to let go of my business, which I treated like a child. And I later that year, I also resigned to my job because the environment is actually pretty toxic, and I was never a part of it. I was a bystander, but by the time it also affected me, and I just couldn't. Okay. Once I came out of that, I was feeling pretty confident, and I did data science and AI. I thought like it would help me move further into my career, but unfortunately, the one I chose is turns out a scam academy, because I still haven't gotten my certificate. I did complete the course, and whenever I call them, I am getting ghosted or blocked, and this was not a normal scenario, and it has been happening for the last like what 3 months, because I was supposed to complete it on February, and get it was like a 6-month course, but I don't know why they dragged it for like 8 months to finish the complete curriculum. And after that, our projects and everything, they exchanged the deadline for almost 1 year. So February was the year I was supposed to complete it, but they didn't even give us proper explanation for ghosting. They were not like handling it very smoothly. And when me and like other students, we went and we asked them pretty roughly, because excuse me, it is not cheap to do that course. They just said like, oh, that happened? Really? Oh, that's because you haven't completed the course. They told me to my face when I have the final result, as you haven't completed the course. What the fuck? So I became pretty agitated with it, because not only they are like doing all of this, they were also ghosting not only me but pretty much all of my class. Pretty much all of the people that who studied with me and stuff. It was a pretty hard battle. It is still going. We don't know what will happen. Yeah, that is also a failure. And once I got to know that it is not working, I started applying for study abroad, because at least like that I can by the way, meanwhile I was still applying for jobs and stuff with my old experience, because my new one doesn't seem to be working. So I did it. Along with that, it went on pretty good for like 2 months. After that, I started getting rejections, and once I got rejections, I was like, no, but this is not the way. Let's go back to our old way. I went to my old way and met my consultant from my previous jobs and stuff. I gave them everything. I told them, and they gave me interviews. Yeah, that's how I got this internship. This one is mainly on my data science and analytics kind of a thing. Yes, it is data analytics. So I'm doing currently an internship, and if they are satisfied with my work, I will get a full-time position. So yeah, I would say I am pretty lost right now, because not only I'm trying to finish all of this filming, I'm also doing that, and they're paying very little, mind you. This is Zudio pencil, kohl pencil. I never tried it. Let's try it out. We'll see how everything goes. And while all of this is happening, as I'm turning near 30, marriage pressure. Like a brother, I really do not want to go for marriage. I really don't. So yeah, those are all the things that's been happening, and let's just say my whole life is a mess right now, and I really do not want to get married, because I feel like that will just sit on top of everything, and I feel like I still need to do something outside and have something for myself before going into that hardship. Tell me guys, what do you think marriage is for everyone? Please comment down below what marriage actually, because for me it is just a checkbox, and yeah, that feeling is not sitting well with me, and I need to learn like some other perspective. I need to make sure like I'm going into marriage with like a right idea, right mindset for this to work out. So yeah, comment down below what you guys think marriage is. For me, marriage is basically undivided attention from both parties to build a life and have happiness in like sickness, everything. But I don't see that much in nowadays, and it feels a little sad. And I'm a person with a lot of ambitions and a lot of courage. I'm also a little bit insane, so I would not like go to marriage normal behavior. So that's why I need to either I need to adjust myself and adjust my mindset, or I need to ask like questions regarding to this, or I need to fight so hard for my career that I lose my family, my affection. Like I need to do something to keep myself in a place where I do not regret. I have never regretted any of choices I made up until now, whether they are good or bad, because the situation demanded them. And I'm pretty sure I will never regret any of the choices I make in the future also, because mainly I consider what the outcome would be. Just a minute guys. Mainly I consider the choices of two individuals combined. So yeah, I've never regretted any of the choices I made growing up, because that is what the environment demanded. And I will tell you my thought process also. I'm not defending myself to you guys. I'm explaining, because everybody has different opinions regarding to something. And as girls who are grown up in very orthodox South Indian families, family, it is very how should I say, the amount of things I'm doing right now, I only am able to do because my mother gave me that much of courage. She doesn't know about YouTube yet. I will tell that to her when I turn 30, okay? But yeah, I don't think a lot of girls get courage to be openly say like no to a lot of things in a South Asian households, because we were expected to be a certain way, do a certain things, take care of parents, do not talk back, like all of these things. And as much as it shows how much a family value together, it also creates a resentment inside our hearts. Because if I okay, I've actually seen this video, and I feel like it is pretty interesting on how men succeed and while women were considered failure. At the same time, when this woman leave that men, they get successful in like half of the time. Okay, in this video, the husband and wife are very good. They were together for like 5 years or so, and after that they got divorced. Once they are divorced, the wife went to work. She was not working well in the marriage because of the husband's insistence. When she went to marriage, she actually had like a maid who will like take care of the household work and cook her meals and take care of the children. Like she has 2 babies, okay? Take care of the children. And I'm not actually like opposite to marriage, because I do love the feeling of coming home to a partner and a person who I can share a lot of things I can't even share with my parents or my friends. That is all good, but I've seen a lot of families that they just, I don't know. So this is like one of my friend. We studied together back when 10 years back in this Bangalore only, and she got married right after college because her parents said so. Once she got married, she actually got into TCS, and in like a very good package. I always thought like she will be one of like those nerdy and PhD kind of a people. But yeah, she got an offer. She went and joined here only in Bangalore. Then she got married. When she got married, the first year was everything okay, and when it comes to the second year, her mother-in-law slowly started to say like they told her to don't go for job anymore because he's earning well and you both can enjoy. Why are you stressing out? It all looks good and fine, and she also really loved her husband and her husband's family, and she said like okay fine, no job. So they got married after COVID, and after that she haven't worked for like 4 years. In this 4 years, she became the housewife that she said she will never be. Being a housewife is good, guys. If your husband is treating well and your in-laws are being respectful, being a housewife is good. Like feeding your family is like very good feeling. I know that because I became a housewife before even getting married. So, yeah. And yeah, after that, they both got divorced. I don't want to say the personal reasons here, but yeah, during that, he willingly let go of the custody of the children because he said like he's traveling a lot because he's in marketing, and that became like a very sore spot for her because she not only doesn't have any income, she also doesn't have any savings, nothing at all, and she has to start from scratch. Like she's 4 years behind everybody else, and that is kind of like a hard situation. Meanwhile, this guy is like going on with his life. I'm not saying everybody is wrong here. They might have different personalities, or they might have all of that, and I have seen it with my own eyes, guys. Like I went to visit her house to meet her children and everything. They both are so freaking cute, and once I went there, I just realized it, like how happy she is, like how happy. Like before that, she was not allowed to have an Instagram. She was not allowed to talk with anybody more than like half an hour. With her parents also very limited communication. It was a little bit controlling behavior, but she said like, oh, it is for my own good. If it gives him security, I'm willing to do that and stuff. She's a very brave woman. I couldn't do that. I would have punched him in the face. No joke. So yeah. After that, she felt she was feeling like very happy, and her house is like very beautifully decorated. Everything is kind of like bohemian and like woodwork, everything. And she has a maid who comes and like does everything, and she immediately got a job. The thing is, she got a job 5 days after she got separated, and I'm like mind blown. I'm like, do you already know? She's like, yeah, I already know. When I was in the relationship, I already know that he's gonna divorce me. That's why I started applying for my jobs, and I started getting referrals. And she went to her old colleagues and like help with like a lot of people, and she got the job. And the amount of work that she used to do, now she pays somebody else to do it, and she has all the free time in the world to take care of her children, go outside, go to spas, come out with us as a friends, all of these guys. And I feel like if you don't get, I heard this saying, if you don't get married by 30, you basically escaped your first divorce. I feel like that is very true. And I've seen a lot of these scenarios where the guy sweet talks and makes the girl stay home instead of like helping her to go and find a job. It's okay, I'll support you. Like no supporting at all. And once she is doing a little bit better than him, that becomes a problem. Once she's earning a little bit better than him, that becomes a problem. Yeah, I have seen so during like my this whole like from 24 to right now, it's been like 5 years since I came out and start earning, guys. Like by the time I was let out, I'm like, yes, I got wings. I did everything in my bucket list up until then, and I bought everything that I always wanted. I started everything that I always wanted to do. It was like liberating. It was like I got drugs. I got like, oh, the adrenaline, the dopamine, the oxytocin. It's like, it was so good, guys. So yeah, mainly that's because right now I'm getting this pressure, and also I do have a lot of goals I need to finish this year, which are kind of taking a lot of time, and I really do not like it. So I'm speeding up the process. I'm cutting down all of the things that doesn't serve my purpose this year, and I'm keeping only things that serve purpose this year, and the next year I will take them back again. And so yeah, guys, that's the mini get ready with me. I don't know how much I told you guys or good, bad, or anything, but I just wanted to talk my heart out because it's been so heavy. And also I have experienced nightmares, okay? It's like paralysis, sleep paralysis. I felt like somebody just handed me and like dragging me. Yeah, it was bad, it was sad, and it was, now I understand people who has sleep paralysis. I'm extremely sorry about you. I'm extremely sorry. So yeah, guys, that's it, and I'll see you guys with my next one. Until then, stay safe, be healthy, be happy, and keep smiling. You look cute when you smile, Bye.